Hello!
Hello! Welcome back to
The BBC.
Which is
The Basement Book Club.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
We finished the book!
Woohoo!
Chapters 33 through the end. Done.
Yes. This book, hang on. Just in case you forgot. We didn't.
What's it called, Shelly?
Outlander.
Oh, okay. Not
I
something
called it
else.
the wrong name. I tried to drop kick it.
So here we go. Chapters 33. Oh, that was a good one.
Really good
that
one.
was
Aggressive. Too good.
What are you, a Frasier?
Oh, book reference.
So what
Okay.
happened?
Oh gosh, so much happened.
Basically-
Jamie gets captured. Yeah. Recap.
Basically, Jamie gets captured and gets taken to Wentworth Prison. There's like
Yeah.
a weird side thing going on
there's a lot
where
of side things.
Murtaugh
Yeah.
and Claire are like going town to town singing for information, basically.
Yeah.
And money.
Yeah.
And
McDuke shows up and is like, my nephew's gonna die, so don't even try to rescue him. But you and me, Claire. You and me? Me?
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't say
So-
that, but you and me, Claire? Yeah. And she's like, no. And then Murtaugh shows up and he's like, yeah, no, let's go find Jamie. And McDuke's is like, it's hopeless. And then that was Claire.
Great. This is going. I love this. This is so good. Recap extraordinaire. So Claire's able to convince some of McDuke's men to go with him
To try to save Jamie.
to try and save Jamie. En route,
Still McDuke's, though. He's the uncle and he's like, good luck.
we
Really?
know what he wanted. So he made that clear. Gross. McDuke's, get it together, man.
Ugh.
All right. On way to the
Yeah.
prison, things get interesting. Claire pretends to be a friend of the Frasers.
Oh, to get into the prison. Yeah.
To get into the prison.
And Murtaugh pretends to be her groom.
And the
assume it's a
head of the prison,
brother?
Sir Fletcher, is like, no, you can't see him.
Yeah.
But he's about to die tomorrow, so do you want his stuff?
You
And
want
they're
his
like,
stuff?
great. And they're like, well, can he like write a letter to
That's
the
what
family?
Claire asks, yeah.
And he's like, sure, come
Fletch.
by tomorrow
Yeah.
and pick it up. So
Fletch
they're
is like,
great.
sure. Yeah. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if they were following the he's and the
Great.
she's.
Yeah,
Yeah. Doesn't matter that much.
yeah, not really.
Uh,
So they go back the next day.
Yeah.
There's like, Sir Fletcher doesn't like to be disturbed
Oh,
by
yeah, they
Eve, so they
found
go
out,
in then. And his, Sir Fletcher's assistant dude, who has a ring of keys to every door in the building, is like,
Murtaugh
you have
knocks
to
him
wait
out.
there. Murtaugh knocks him out. Claire takes the keys, runs to the wing where she knows Jamie's in, lets out all the prisoners,
in
and the
this huge
prisoners
cell.
and the prisoners are like, oh yeah, Jamie was here, but he's not here now. Also, this guy,
He's been
Rapey
taken.
Randall's here?
By Rapey
And
Randall.
she's like, oh, right.
There's no Liam Neeson in sight.
None.
That
So
would've
Claire's
been good.
like, okay, where would this be? Definitely the basement. Boom, goes. Dungeons.
Yeah.
Finds him.
Finds him.
And
He's curled up. He's
hurt.
Jamie. And his hands all mush because it's been hammered.
yeah, that
Ooh,
not
with a
fun.
mallet.
And a nail through it.
Oh,
Jeez.
not yet. That happens later, but it does
Oh.
happen. Rapey Randall, of course, comes back while Claire's trying to free Jamie. And he has this giant minion who's with him.
Hmm.
I don't remember his name. Morty, maybe.
Morty. Yeah, like it.
And
Quick skirmish.
yeah.
Jamie uses the last bit of strength, knocks
Morty's
out the
out.
big guy, and Randall was down for a
For a
second, but then of course gets up and has a knife to Claire's throat. And
Yeah.
Jamie's like, no, let
You
her
want
go
me."
and take me. And Randall's like, you promise?
He's like, I'm gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
So
So
he's raping Jamie. Claire goes off because he's kicked her out. He kicked her out into the trash chute, basically, or the trash area. Of course, there's a wolf there.
yeah,
So she has to kill a wolf.
boom. The pack
Does.
shows up, and then she's rescued by this guy, McDonald?
Ron.
McRonnie.
Rana.
And they save her from the rest of the pack. They take her
Yeah.
back. She tells them her story, and they're like, at first he's like, yeah, sorry, can't help you.
But McRonnie also was in love with Jamie's mom.
Important.
Gave her the pearls that Claire wear. We may not have ever mentioned the pearls, but
That's
there were
fine,
pearls.
whatever. There were
Eh.
pearls. Very nice.
Lovely.
McRonnie is like, yeah, sorry, I can't help you. But McRonnie is also waiting on his cattle to come back, and Murtaugh has already rounded up the cattle.
To release in the castle, or not castle, the prison to cause
Through the-
mayhem.
And then at that point, McRonnie's like, all right, I'm in.
Yeah.
And
They released the cattle.
and they rescue Jamie.
Yes.
Jamie's in terrible shape.
So
He
bad.
spends 2 days at McRonnie's place, and they're I don't know,
splinting his fingers and
covering up all the scars.
Yeah,
there's like burn. It's bad.
Yeah,
it's brutal.
But they need to get out of there because, of course, the prison's going to be looking for their prisoners who have escaped. So they're like, let's go. So Murtaugh, Jamie, Claire, they're out on their way to the coast.
Yeah, it's snowing, bad weather, and they can't go as fast as they would like. And of course, they come across a 4-man English dragoon guys.
Dun.
And they question them. Jamie shoots one, Murtaugh shoots the other, and the fourth, who's running back to the prison to warn everyone, they're like, Claire, you have to go and kill him. And she's like, oh.
And
knocks
he falls
him
off.
Over, and
and then kills him.
They make it to the coast. They get on a boat to France, where they go visit,
another one of Jamie's uncles.
Yeah, a lot of uncles.
Yeah, who is an abbot. So they're hanging out at the abbey. Nice place, great monks. Everybody's having a grand old time. Jamie's not doing so well still.
Yeah.
Takes a
turn.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Real bad turn for the worse.
The monks are like, cool, here's your last rites, bro.
Yeah, they're like, peace.
You out. And Claire's like, wait, I have an idea. Decides to have an acid trip / exorcism.
Opium fueled trip.
Yeah. So.
Because Jamie has also been in torment about being raped. Naturally. Also, he's in...
Buggered.
Oh, that's
that's how she calls it.
Yeah.
Okay,
But, yes, he's in no emotional state. Also in no physical state. It's bad news. But then he has a massive fever. Yeah, so... And she's like, I know what I'll do. This opium-fueled, weird reenactment of the rape where she is Rapey Randall. That's what happened.
Yeah. So somehow that ends.
So opium, she's all like, ugh, and Jamie's all like, ugh, and they're like, ugh, and then they fall and pass out. And
they wake up together, and the fever's broken. And the first word he says the next morning when one of the brothers comes in is like, I'm hungry. And it's like, oh man, this is great.
Yeah.
So then, they're spending days nursing, getting back to, full health. And of course, the book ends with several sex scenes. Not with Nessie.
Cleft.
We want Nessie.
There was no Nessie. What's the point?
But supposedly...
I don't want her in the sex scenes. I just want her
there's
in the book.
These heated pools there that supposedly have healing powers that the abbots mention like 3 or 4 times. And the book ends with them having sex in one of these hot springs. And...
Slippery cleft and slippery cleft.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that.
But then...
No Nessie.
The book insinuates at the end, we think, that she's pregnant.
Even though she thought she was barren.
That's it.
Oh, and they're going to Rome.
Oh, yeah. And they're like, okay, can't stay here, even though this is awesome.
Yeah. They're preparing for the Jacobite, what was it? Jacobite, revolution or...
Yeah. Dealing with the knowledge of the future and
trying
how
to
involved.
Rethrone King James's son. All that. So that was that book. Not only did we finish it, we are done with it.
Mm-hmm.
In so many ways.
Yeah.
So great.
Very, very
now we need a new book.
Not the second one of this series, please.
Although there is a copy of it down here.
Well, let us know what you'd like us to read. The BBC. Until next time. Signing off.
To Nessie.
To Nessie. Cheers.